Hello, welcome to my channel. We will be doing question number 12, chapter 13, vectors. This is not a too difficult question. Okay, this question has two parts. So A, let me change the color, like some colorful thing. Okay, so what is question is, it has two parts. Uh, we are given this vector A, B, and C. Okay, so the position vector of A, B, and C are given as compared to the origin. Now we have to find in terms of A and C the vector OM. So we have to find OM, and M is the midpoint of A and C. Okay, so you can see that the OM vector, this is equal to OA plus AM. Make sense? Now OA is vector A, and AM is half of AC, right? Because M is the middle point of A and C. Okay, and what is AC? A plus half. AC is OC minus OA. So this would be A plus half. OC is C vector and OA is A vector. So this is going to be uh, A minus half A, so it's in half A and plus half C. So this is half A plus C. Easy? Okay, so this was A part 1. Now I will do part 2. Okay, given that OM and MB has a ratio of 2:3, find B in terms of A and C. Okay, this is a little interesting. You see, what we're trying to do, uh, the ratio between OM and MB is 2:3. So if I divide this thing in two parts and this thing in three parts, right? So the ratio is 2:3. Okay. Now I need to find B. Okay. You see this B vector, which is OB vector basically, right? So this is equal to OM, and how much of OM? You see, if I divide OM into two parts, okay, the total length I divide into two, and now I multiply it with 5. 3 plus 2, 5. So that will give me B vector, OB vector. Does it make sense or not? Okay, now this is easy. 5 by 2, and ON, we have already found it as 1 by 2 times A plus C. So it will give us 5 by 4 times A plus C. Easy. This is my part 2. Okay, now let's go to part B now. Part B, 1. Okay. Point P in terms of I and J, where P has a magnitude of 39 units and it has this direction. Okay. So this P vector, it is a unit vector in the direction of 10I to J minus 10I, sorry, plus 24J. So this is a vector in this direction. Okay, so first of all, I would like to find a unit vector in this direction. So for that, I will divide this whole thing by the magnitude of this whole vector. So it's 10 square plus 24 square, right? So this is the unit vector now. With this vector, I will multiply this magnitude with this 39. Okay, makes sense? So if I simplify this whole thing, it will give me 3 by 2. So I will have minus 10 times 3 by 2 is 15I plus 24 times this 36 is 36J. Okay, so this is my uh, part 1. Okay, now the second part is that, okay, hence find the vector q such that 2p plus q is parallel to the positive y-axis and has a magnitude of 12 units. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, we have to find the vector q. So I can write q as qxi plus qyj, right? Okay, so anyway, we are given that 2p plus q vector. Okay, this is parallel to the y-axis and has a magnitude of 12 units. So this must be something like 12j. Make sense? Okay, 2p plus q vector. This is parallel to positive y direction, so it is plus j, and it has a magnitude of 12. So this is 12j. Okay, now this is equal to 2p. 2p mean 2 times and p vector, which is minus 15i plus 36j. So this is my 2p, and plus q, and q we have this expressed as qxi plus qyj. Okay, so now this right side I can simplify it a little bit. 2 times 15 is minus 30 and plus qx. So this is all x component I, and q on y component is 36 times 2 is 72 plus qy. So this is my j component. Okay, 72 plus qy and minus 30. So okay, very good. Now if I compare this 12j with this whole thing, it's mean that minus 30 plus qx must be 0. That will give me qx equal to 30. Similarly, the second part, 72 plus qy, excuse me, this is equal to 12, right? This gives us qy equal to 12 minus 72, which is minus 60. So the q vector, which we need to find out, is going to be 30 times I minus 60 times j. Okay, easy. Okay, now the last part, part 3, it says, hence show that the magnitude of q is this much. Okay, so magnitude of this q vector, of course, it is going to be under the root 3, 30 squared plus 60 squared. Sorry. And this comes out to be, if I do the calculator, it is 30 times under the root 5. Okay, so if I compare it with this expression, my k is equal to 5. Sorry, k is equal to 30. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this question. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.